Hey, what's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Small Car Builds. Happy Tuesday. Hope your week's off to a good start. So, resin reviews, as I said, those are going to be on the back burner for a little while. I have to find the other resins to continue with those. So, in the meantime, I want to stay consistent with the Tuesday video. So, we're kind of going to carry along with that community question I had asked about stalled builds, pushing through, stuff like that. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is Tuesdays will probably become talking about some stalled projects, stuff I'm picking back up on, stuff I need to, vice versa. So here we are. I've got some stuff here, and stick around for the video. I'm going to pull out the light box and put one or two of these on so you can see them better, but I'll show you here. So when I did my community question about stalled builds, I mentioned I had some stuff going all the way back to probably when I was about 13 or 14 is about the oldest one I can think of that I still have and want to finish. So building models, I guess my experience was probably a little different, definitely than any of my friends, but having my pops that had built models as a kid and as an adult, and what I would consider a good builder, you know, to me, very good builder. So growing up, like to me, he's a little more of a perfectionist. His tolerances are, you know, a lot more on point than mine. I'll build stuff unless it's being built for a show or for someone. You know, I'll build something that has a few little flaws here and there, especially when you can barely see them. I'm good. I'll finish the model. Looks great on the shelf. Him, not so much. He'll get frustrated and either strip it down or get another one, start over. So I have some projects that are actually, I don't call them stalled builds because they're actually bodies that he had started and something went wrong and he decided to just start with a new one. So 50 olds, this was something back our local club, the Monterey Bay Scale Auto Enthusiast. It was the same kit challenge when it first got released by Revell. I don't think I got around to getting one started. I wasn't doing too much building at that time. He had started one, had some issues with the body, and just decided he would just start fresh, easier. So rather than go ahead and chuck in the body, we set it aside. I started cleaning it up little by little. So for me, it's been around for years, but I don't really call it my stalled project. I've just been taking where scribes had went out and stuff. I'll take some filler, primer, depending on how deep it is, work it over, and then move on to the next spots. So as you can see here, it's been worked over a bit and then sanded back down. I'll probably do a little work on it now that it's out. What he did was he started on a fresh one and built a really nice, I believe this is a Mercedes silver, some PPG clear, as you can see. And actually, I'll go ahead and I'm not going to flip it around here. I'll put this on the little rotator and get some good shots of it. But so that's one example of something that's lingering around. This one I call a stalled project on his end. We're going to throw Pops under the bus here. So really cool 49 Ford. So as you know, we love 49 Fords. If you've been watching the channel, you've probably seen his custom candy purple one that's chopped, Packard tail lights, French headlights, all kinds of really cool stuff. This is one, our club was doing a build for the NNL West giveaway. We would all jump in, build a really nice model and donate it as a giveaway. We did an A-scale Deuce, was probably the wildest one. But the 49 Ford, when we did it, was a push car for a dragster. And while we were doing the group build, he thought, you know, I want to build a similar push car style for myself. So while we were helping work on the club one, we started working on this one for him. So we got the body's painted, foiled, chassis is about done. We've got the kit provided Cadillac engine, really nice. Got it all wired, fuel lines. It's got the fittings. So this is all just kind of sitting here. Should probably get it a little better. We'll have to see if we can get something, but you can kind of see, really nice. So this is kind of sitting at a fairly good point, ready to go. that's a stalled project. One of us, either him or myself, someday will finish that. I've got a few 49 Fords I'm working on. So two other ones which I've kind of taken on, and I'm not going to show you the completed models because that's going to come up in another series, so keep an eye out for that on Tri-5s. But a really nice, you may have seen this before on here, but this is a House of Colors. I believe this is the Sunset Pearl or Tangelo, and then a white base two-tone, all done up. So with this one, I'm not sure why, but somewhere he ended up having, I don't know if you can see, just next to the wing window, there's a spot where the clear chipped, a little bit right up here, very minor, but again, he wasn't happy, and we thought about just dabbing some in, color sanding it, polishing it, and he went ahead and just built another one. So this body was sitting there, weren't really sure what to do with it, but I said, well, I'll build it. Even with the flaw, even with the chips, I'm happy to build it. It looks great. So that's one I would actually like to build, hopefully this year. And another one really was an issue of having problems, but this is an old AMT 55 Chevy, one of the first releases that came out. I believe it was the red and white boxed one. Really clean two-tone. So similar thing here. We had this yellow and white one, which again, really nice, and a black and white one. And he opted to build the black and white. And so this just got put in a box. So I came across this when we were cleaning stuff out, and I said, you know what, I think I'm going to build this. So I was just watching Bob's live, and there was actually, he had a two-tone 55 in a truck and trailer, beautiful. So I was just telling him I'm hoping to get this on the bench, and debating whether I want to do something in a newer style or steel wheels and white walls. I'm not sure. Kind of going the same with the 56. You know, a lot of my style, I enjoy the white walls, the steel wheels. So I'm kind of leaning in that direction. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully these will hit the bench here soon. Now, when you talk about like I've got my little track car here, the little blue one. That one, same thing. I don't consider a stalled project. I started doing some color sanding, went through in a couple places, and we just had bad weather. Getting the sun back out, so we're going to get some more blue on that in a couple spots. Put the decals down, clear it, and get that thing wrapped up. GTO, same thing. I've been primering it. Going to get some work done on it, hopefully tomorrow. So those I don't consider stalled projects, but I've got a number of stalled projects, which I think Tuesdays we'll kind of get into something between stalled projects, stuff that needs to get back on the bench, and some ideas. It'll be just a fun day, kind of what's on the bench, I guess. So in the meantime, though, I don't know if we'll continue with the magazines on Tuesdays or just keep them to Thursdays, being we're not, well, somewhere around halfway through. We might just keep those for Thursdays. Absolutely love those. And once we get through those, we'll have some other stuff here to go through for Throwback Thursdays. We got plenty of old kits and ideas to go from there. Otherwise, probably going to do a little Tri-5 series. I'm not sure if that'll be like one on each Tuesday, or we'll go ahead and just kind of get 3 videos up and done. But that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. As you know, with the 57, we love the Tri-5s. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out the light box and get some better pictures of this stuff. So hang on, give me a second, all right? All right, here we go. So here's a look at Pop's 50 Oldsmobile. Pretty much built box stock, other than the wheels, tires maybe. Came out really clean. This is, as I mentioned, I believe this was a Mercedes silver with a PPG clear. I don't think it did anything necessarily fancy under the hood. He just kind of kept it nice and simple. The interior's just Nice black with some paint detail. You can hardly even see in there. It's dark, huh? So yeah, just some nice little detail work, painting. But otherwise, really cool kit. I believe it all went together pretty nice for him. Made a really clean build out of it. There you go. A little more clear for you. So that'll be the other body I showed you. I'll probably do something similar to this. You know, just a nice, simple, clean build. All right, let's take a look at one of these Chevy bodies here. Give me a second. All right, since we have built models here, I figure I'll just toss them both on. Get a quick little view. Both of them, I mean, really nice. I say the 56 has a couple of bad spots, but to be honest, it doesn't really bother me. You know, it'll make a neat little shelf model. It'll look good there. Just have to figure the direction we want to go with it. The 55 will be really cool. Looking forward to doing that one. Not sure if it'll just be the kit chassis and make a neat little shelf model or do something else with it. We'll see. But I'm looking forward to doing those. I think those will be really neat by the time they get done. So those are two, hopefully, we'll see them get done this year. That is what I'm hoping for. Now give me a second, I'm gonna pop the 49 Ford on there. All right, here's the 49 Ford, which is definitely one of our stalled projects. Again, really clean, just a straight orange, no metallic, no pearl. You got a nice clean engine to work with there. Chrome work all came out really nice. So yeah, that'll be a fun one. We'll see what comes about with it, but I think that'll definitely make a neat model, whether we do the same like a push car for a dragster or whatnot. Either way, that'll be a fun one. I love the shoebox Fords. They're always fun. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up our little Tuesday, what's on the bench, just kind of random stuff. We'll have definitely our Throwback Thursday and try to do something a little more fun stuff like this, just to show some stuff that's kind of been hanging around, and definitely the project. So make sure you guys check out our page supporters and enjoy the hobby, guys. Enjoy your time with the family, and we'll catch you next time.